It's a win-win.
You're gonna. I think that's what they say.
That's the tagline.
That's their slogan. Hold on.
Now that's a win-win.
Yes.
Win-win twins for the win.
Now I could find myself personally in Morons in the News.
Again?
I guess we were in the Morons in the News category with your turkey fryer fire fester.
Hey, your name's on the show, buddy.
Okay, my name is on the show, but listen, Fester, you've done a bunch of silly things over the years, and was I
Silly? No.
Dumb?
Artistic that was just misinterpreted? Yes.
How about reckless? Now,
Reckless?
Hold on. There are a couple of things. And yes, ultimately, my name is on the show, MJ Morning Show. But, Fester, there are a couple of things that you did over the years as a bit or a stunt on the show that I was not aware of. Can you name two?
Ooh, I can name one.
Yes, Froggy's buzzing
The
in.
most brilliant bit Fester ever did. This is pre-Banksy.
Yeah.
This was a performance art where he flipped the car upside down and put it an inch away from the sales window.
Yeah, I did do that.
How did you do that?
Because he's brilliant.
I know.
Well, it wasn't the sales window. It was the sales entrance.
Yeah, the sales lobby.
Over on Gandy, over at Clear Channel.
Is that one of them?
No, I wasn't thinking of that one.
Damn
but
it!
But that's a good story, though.
That was crazy. Just show up upside down.
But didn't I have a part of that as well?
Did you know? You knew about that.
Well, inspiration
I thought me
behind
and
it.
Fester
Well,
did that.
this was around the. All right, so
Was I the inspiration?
You have to explain it now.
What happened was we had a guy who worked at the radio station,
Joey Russo.
and he
Joey.
Right? Was it Joey?
It was
Yeah,
Joey.
Vinny's brother.
Vinny's brother. Is Joey Russo still alive?
alive.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I think. I don't know.
I'm
Maybe.
sure he is.
So let's hope he is. So he abandoned a car, just left it there.
But he was a weird dude, man.
Nah, he was cool.
It was
like a white
Whatever it was. It was like a piece
turd.
of,
He was a
junk car.
He was. What'd you say?
No, the
So
car.
he's a nice guy.
The car was
like a white
turd.
turd. Oh, no, he wasn't.
Joey was a white turd also.
Was it like a Rio? Wasn't there some kind of a cheap car
it was
called a Rio?
I think it was a Rio.
Something like that.
Who made the Rio?
Hyundai?
I think that's Kia.
Is that a Kia Rio?
Yeah.
It was that size. I don't know if Rios were even around then.
It was a pretty small, compact car, and the car broke down in the parking lot, and it was abandoned.
Left
And
it there.
It was just left in our parking lot for 6, 8, 9 months. It didn't move, and did I make the suggestion?
So what happened was you and I are walking out of the radio station one day, and you're like, "Geez, when the hell are they gonna move this car?" I'm like, "I don't know." And you said, "Somebody should just flip it over," and you walked the other way. And I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna have it flipped over." And I called my guy with the wrecking with the wrecker.
Was that Steps?
No, it was before Steps. It was a local guy in South Tampa.
Before your relationship with Steps?
The guy had a two truck shop.
It wasn't the old pink tow truck ladies. Remember them?
No, it
way
wasn't
back.
Wasn't those
What did he
guys.
do with a bulldozer or something?
No, he did it with a cable.
Yeah, they did.
With a cable and a brick.
They towed the car to the front door. So if you ever pass by the Clear Channel Studios, now iHeart on Gandy. By the way, that building's going to be leveled next year. Next year, they sold that for condos. Yeah.
We've made a lot of memories there.
Exactly. So that place is going to be knocked down. They're going to be condos built over there.
Cool.
Or there's a whole development thing going on because remember the Macy's warehouse, that dilapidated, rat-infested building that was sold. All that land was sold as well. On Gandy, if you pass by, you get the front area, but then right around the side, there's this big employee sales entrance where all the sales weasels would go in, and Fester had the car dragged onto the sidewalk right in front of the sales door, and the car was flipped over on its roof.
They couldn't get in.
6 inches away from the door. So the salespeople couldn't get in. They had to go to the other entrance.
Could you imagine showing up to work and there's a flipped upside down car?
But we didn't tell anybody that we didn't tell anyone that we did it.
I remember you were like, "What's up with that car out there?"
Who
It
did
was a
that?
mystery to us.
People really didn't put two and two. How long did it take them to figure it out?
Well, we went on the air that morning and we're like, my God, there's the most bizarre thing. There's a car flipped over right in front of the entrance that all the salespeople use. They can't even get into the building. There's a car flipped over on its roof right at the front door.
All right.
No need for
So
that.
that was one time. One time I also.
Hang on a minute. The way we were busted is they they pulled the surveillance video,
Oh.
and you see Fester standing right there directing
Flipping it.
where to put the car.
Back it up. Right
Dude,
here.
how did you get into frame? Why didn't you allow yourself?
I didn't even know they had
It
security cameras.
was a known quantity. There were cameras all over the
Okay,
place.
I thought they didn't even work.
Now, they were pissed at us for that.
Yeah, they were a little
Oh, I
bad.
wonder why.
All right, so what are some of the other things that you did that were moronic? Now, the turkey fryer fire, I didn't know about all of your accelerant activities.
Speaking of accelerants,
Well, that's the other one.
yes.
Which one was that?
So we did like a story about Halloween dresses.
No.
No,
Or
fireworks.
princess dresses.
It was the
Princess dresses.
There was a story about Disney princess dresses.
Oh my God, I
that-
forgot about
that
that.
every little 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old, 8-year-old girl wants to be a Disney princess, and Disney would sell the Disney princess dresses. And there was a story that came out that there was a claim that they were flammable, right?
Somebody said that they are flammable.
Did you get suspended for this?
Yeah,
I'm glad you
did.
asked.
So hang on a minute. So Fester,
Sounds like you're doing a PSA.
we found a story
It was.
that someone made a claim that the Disney dresses, this is back in what? This was like,
This is like
1998,
No,
1990.
it was 2002.
No,
I
this
was
was-
on the show.
Oh,
This
okay.
was Dan DiLoretto was boss.
Okay, so Dave
this might-
Reinhardt
this
had
might have
already.
been
All right,
6 or 7.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. I say to Fester, look, we got this story about allegedly flammable Disney princess dresses. Let's test it out. So I said, go to the Disney store, go get some of these princess dresses, and we'll do an MJ morning show, a live on air test to see if the Disney princess dresses are really flammable.
So I had like 8 dresses. I bought almost every one they had.
Yeah.
Every one of each style they had. And
Where was that? It was a Disney store in the mall, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
right.
I don't even
All right,
remember.
and-
Snow White, Cinderella,
Yeah,
all of them.
if you
Belle.
know them, I had them. And I'm thinking to myself, this is going to suck. This whole bit's going to suck because there's no way in hell that Disney's going to allow this to happen
Yeah,
or this is even possible. I'm not even trying to associate Disney with it.
I didn't think that the Disney princess dresses were flammable as someone made a claim. This is 20 years ago, folks, or maybe a little less. So we do a bit on the air. Fester's got the dresses. I'm like, all right, let's go out to Fester. He's out in the parking lot, and we're going to test and see if these Disney princess dresses are really flammable per the story. And Fester...
So I brought an accelerant for the last one to go up in flames.
It's called the payoff.
Right, the payoff.
We didn't know this.
Okay.
I did not know this, that Fester had doused one of the princess dresses.
Which one was it?
With
The truth-
Kingsford lighter fluid,
the
right? Was that what
truth
you,
is-
is that what you used?
Yes, Kingsford
Barbecue
charcoal.
lighter fluid.
So the truth
he,
is,
the metal cans. He's like, he apparently doused the whole dress with barbecue lighter
Just
fluid.
picturing Annie Wilkes from Misery.
the
Just squirting.
truth is, I never did it.
That you're what?
I brought the accelerant to the party, but after we did the first one, it went up. Number 1 goes up, and I'm thinking, oh, it's amazing because I don't need to do that to number 8 now. And somebody else did it to number 8, who I do not know who it is.
Whoa.
I was the fall guy.
So
for it.
you're claiming that you didn't douse the dress with the lighter fluid?
That was my claim all along.
So
But
Oh,
What?
oh, really?
come
the
on.
camera guy or the saboteur interns or whoever the hell else was out there.
But you took the blame because you had the lighter fluid there.
I was convicted.
But wait a minute, you're claiming
I did not do it.
You're claiming that somebody else doused the dress with lighter fluid.
because I said
But you brought the fluid.
because they said, "What's that for?" I was like, "Oh, this is going to be great, guys. I'm going to douse number 8." When I got there, right? Because, in between dresses, we have, 20, 30 seconds of us making jokes and talking.
And who was it? Who doused? Do you remember who it was?
I don't know.
Why'd you get in trouble?
Oh,
Well, because-
Dan DiLoretto, who was remember we called him Double Talking Dan DiLoretto. He was the general manager after Dave Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Hello, Dave Reinhardt.
He didn't double talk that day.
After Dave retired, Dan DiLoretto, he was furious. You want to talk about an inferno? He spontaneously combusted on Fester's ass, and Fester was suspended for like 2 weeks or something.
I was suspended for 2 weeks. And
Lucky.
Dancy, no pay.
Well, because he
He
was
docked my pay for 2 weeks.
he was afraid that Disney was going to come after the radio station for doctoring up this.
But you don't mess with
'Cause,
Disney.
hey, do you remember the story that NBC News got in trouble? They rigged like a pickup truck to explode because wasn't there some kind of story that some Chevy pickup trucks like 25, 30 years ago that if they were T-boned that the fires could start? And then I think that NBC News for like a Dateline investigation, it came out that they had rigged up the pickup truck to make it catch on fire. You can't do that.
I mean, you can't rig something and then make a claim it does something.
Just like Fester, you can't bring lighter fluid to douse dresses to make them burn up on fire if they weren't going to burn up on fire.
However, I work in a comedy program, not a hard-hitting news program. So that was the idea, but the first one goes up. Then the second one goes up. Third one doesn't light. Fourth one doesn't light. Fifth one doesn't light. Sixth one lights up. Now the seventh, and then the eighth one, the eighth one it goes up instantly because it had the accelerant on it, and the fire looked different.
It looked
like a chemical fire.
It was like a nuclear.
We didn't have video of this at the time, but we had pictures.
I don't think it was nuclear. I don't think it was a mushroom cloud, but
the fire was a different color. And
I think Hoover is to blame for this.
It might have been, man. Might have been. But
Moody.
All right, so
I took the rap. I lost 2 weeks of pay.
Yep.
Suspended for 2 weeks.
Without pay.
Yeah, without pay. So I lost, at least $800-900 those 2 weeks.
All right.
And then I had to perform
community service.
Community service.
Right. At a burn ward.
No, not at a burn ward.
Fire station?
I actually worked out the best scam for community service I could ever imagine. I went to the free kitchen for the homeless people.
Oh, that's where you started eating the food yourself.
Yeah, and then I realized how good it was.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right.
And then me and Flunky would go twice a week to the homeless guy.
They threw him out because he was eating more food than he was serving.
Yeah, it was great.
All right. So, how did we start on this? Because I said...
because Moron's in the news, and now you might be a moron in the news.
Right.
You just wanted to turn it on me before you realize how you're going to be a moron in the news.
I just want to make the claim right now that if I ever see the Winn-Dixie Twins in the parking lot of a Winn-Dixie, I'm running them over. All right, is it just me, or do you hate these Winn-Dixie Twins? You know what I'm talking about? Festa, bring up one of these Winn-Dixie commercials.
Are you talking about the two guys in the red tracksuits walking through the stores?
It's the Winn-Dixie Twins.
With those masks.
Listen, I've got nothing against Winn-Dixie.
I love those guys.
Except I want to run these guys over. Literally, I swear. Leave it alone. Leave the video alone. Let me cue this up. All right, so Fester just brought up one of these commercials. These are the they got like the headbands on, and you got a black guy, you got a white guy, and they're the Winn-Dixie Twins, apparently.
Well, hello, Winn-Dixie. You can feel the savings, but shy.
Fine.
Buy one, get one. That means one is free. Check orange pineapple, check. Check all the flavors.
I love those guys.
Those guys are great.
I want to run them over.
No
I'm telling
way.
you, I want to accelerate and deliberately aim my car toward them and run them over in a Winn-Dixie parking lot.
It's not like they're the Sonic guys in the car. They're not. They're actually funny.
I will pay Winn-Dixie $500 to go shopping with these guys for like an hour and a half.
I
That'd
will
be
hire
awesome.
them for a kid's birthday party.
No kidding. It's a win-win.
You're gonna. I think that's what they say.
That's the tagline.
That's their slogan. Hold on.
Now that's a win-win.
Yeah.
Win Twins for the win.
Are you guys twins?
Identical.
That's funny.
I love these guys.
I think you're just jealous because you can't pull off that look. Maybe I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm jealous.
I mean, listen, these guys look great. It's a funny commercial.
Good for Winn-Dixie.
Yeah.
I want to run them over.
No.
So no one's with me in the car. I'm on my own on this.
Oh no way! I love these guys.
I'm on my own with a case of vehicular homicide.
More on in the news out of the Tampa area. A radio DJ with curly hair gets arrested for running over some supermarket spokesman.
At a kid's birthday party.
Dressed in a tracksuit.